Hi, I'm Shelly with Gilbert Marketplace, and today we're gonna make some super cute pumpkins. Starting off with a Dollar Tree orange pumpkin. I spray painted it, and we are going to use this mop. These come from the Dollar Tree, and what you're going to do is take a pair of scissors and cut it all the way off. Unfortunately, I was recording it, and evidently I wasn't recording it. Also, you may use kilts, and that is a spray paint, and a lot of people think you can't spray paint them. This works great. Like I said, it covers it white. Obviously, I didn't do a real heavy job. It's like $5 a can, so I just wanted to do a light job so that you won't see through. Now that I'm back on camera, I suppose, I don't know what happened, but you're going to have all your little strings. So what I did is I started at the top, and I just work my way down. I leave a little at the top and just put your glue. You will need a bag of glue gun sticks. You probably won't need the whole bag, but make sure you have some on hand because you're definitely going to use them. And then you're going to just take these and go around your pumpkin, and using some glue here and there just to hold this all down. This has like amazing texture. It's gray and white, and that color right now is so super popular. So once you get most of those done, you may come to a section like this. And what I tend to do is just take these and I fold it in half, and then I use my glue, and I make sure I get a really good amount of glue, and I push that down. And then I do it 2 at a time through there. So I use a little more glue and push those down. So after you've done all your this way, you'll end up with these little pie sections. And then, like I said, I just kind of take it, fold it in half, and that way I can use all of it and get a nice uniform look. Just put those on like that. If it's sticking out, come back with a little bit of glue and push it down. So you can see I only have one more row. I have a little piece here, and I will stick it in. Now, when you cut these, you want to cut it closer to the knot because it does get kind of fluffy. And so if you can cut it closer to the knot, kind of pinch it a little so it doesn't look crazy, and then put your little glue down there, and then just roll it under a little and then push it down. So we'll cut that close, like I said, to the knot so it doesn't fray too much, and then kind of twist it and stick it right under one of the other ones that are perfect. If you got them glued down, it might be a little bit challenging, but you can get the gist. You just keep doing that until it fills. Now, if you have some spots that aren't completely, just kind of push them over and sneak in another one like that. One of these should do it. I've done a couple of these, so I had some extra. Like I said, what you'll do is just grab a few of these and cut them off. You'll see it comes in a pretty long strand, and just cut those. So now you have some more to work with. And then we will get another glue stick because I'm needing one of those. But these pumpkins are so great. I love them. I love the texture. I love the color. They're kind of fun. If you get a little furry part, just come back with your scissors and take that off. There you go. So just push it, like I said, over to the side a little and start another one. Just push a little bit of glue, like I said, kind of twist that under so it's not fluffy, and then use your glue and stick it in there. And we will cut that right by the knot so I don't get a ton of fraying. Of course, these scissors are terrible, so I need to get my other ones, but give it a little twist so it's not furry like that, like I said. Put a little glue, and I actually will fold that under. And then I will trim off the excess so it's not furry. And you can see I'm filling it in. Now don't worry, like I said, if there's any spots, we're almost getting done with this. I left all these extra long ones and so I can cut them, but I'm gonna continue to use my glue and just, it goes pretty quick. Honestly, I thought I was recording and it wasn't, so that's the reason why I was looking. I was like, what in the heck? So that's why it's almost done, because I did start it on video, at least I thought. Anyway, we will just glue these down and get most of those. Hopefully you guys are all following me on my YouTube channel, because I do try to do 1 or 2 crafts a day. I like crafting, it gives me something to do, especially with this quarantine, huh? All right, so we're just gonna, I think in this pie section, like I said, I'm just gonna do them 2 by 2, just kind of folding it right here at this corner pie. And this way I can fill it in a little bit faster. Since we're on video, we don't want to spend all day here, but you're getting the gist. It's always fun to see. You guys can post your finished products on my DIY Gilbert Marketplace. I love to see when you guys create and change it up. Some of you guys have some amazing talents. It's always fun to see what other people do with your ideas. But we'll just fill those in like that. Make sure we get it really glued down so it isn't too puffy where we started. But the texture is what makes it so, you know, cool, I think. And we'll just finish up this section and then we'll kind of review where we're at and see if we are missing some spots, which I'm sure we will be, especially because I'm doing it really super fast here. But we're on video, and if you're like me, your time is valuable and nobody needs to watch me do a whole entire pumpkin. So let's just get this going to the next step. Okay, so then what I did, you'll see that there's some spots showing, but I'm not gonna worry about those right now. Maybe I'll put one of these right in here because that's a pretty big spot. But what I will end up doing is I will go back and put some over the top, only because I want some dimension. You know, no pumpkin is completely smooth. So, but I'm gonna show you what I do. With all these pieces sticking out, instead of cutting them all, because then they'll start to fray, just take your scissors and punch a hole right through this. This is obviously styrofoam, so it's not too difficult. And then push your finger in there and just shove these in. Just push them all down in there. You can use your scissors and push them in. Any of the ones that will fit, just push them in. This really works great. Just take those and just shove them in. We're gonna use that hole again anyway, so this will look nice at the top. And we're just shoving them all in. You can see how it's starting to clean up nicely. Instead of fraying them all and dealing with it, that's why I said just leave a little extra on the top and they'll all fit right in your holes. The ones that don't, that's okay too. We'll glue those back down. But you're just gonna shove all these that will reach right in that hole. I did do a couple videos on the, this one's really long, so I'm gonna cut it and then shove it back in. I did them on sweater pumpkins. I've done some metal pumpkins. So pumpkin season, you can have lots of different ones. Okay, so now see how, whoops, we got one missed here. So we're going to cut that one too. I don't want to waste it, so I can use that piece later. And we'll just shove that also in my hole. Okay, so now you can kind of see we have a couple pieces, obviously, that either need to be trimmed up so we can trim, or we gotta glue them down, which in this case, we have to glue these ones down because they are not going to reach my hole. But if you wanna pull them real tight and just push down with the little glue, that should do the trick. And same thing with this one. We'll just pull it real tight and push it down. Like I said, if you have those fingers for gluing, those little plastic things, probably a good idea. Otherwise, might feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, so now I have my textured pumpkin. Now, anywhere that I see that I don't really like, I can get a few of my whole strands, and we will, since it's covering most, just push it down. We don't even need the glue. Here, come around, and we'll stick that one back in there too. So that way, we'll have some that are sticking kind of out. Let me cut a few more of these because I want them long. So grab your mop again, cut those. These really long, nice ones. There we go. So you got some long ones again. And like I said, just kind of adding some dimension. We'll start with them here. Just poke it in there. Eesh. Push down, and then wherever, if there's an ugly spot, just kind of come around, cover it up, and stick that in. There you go. And this will give us some lines, especially where we turned. Like there's where I doubled it up on those triangles. Like if there's a spot that looks funny, just cover it up. Twist it around, stick it in there. It's a little short, just add a little glue. It should still fit in there. It's just starting to fray, and that's why I said better if you cut them on the knot. Okay. Oh, it's getting a little stuck right there. Okay. So I'm trying to see, I think it's covered everywhere. This one's popping out, so I'm gonna just use a little bit of glue and pull that. And you don't have to worry, like I said, it's pretty cute. Like you said, you got lots of different textures, kind of fun. Okay, so after you got it pretty much covered the way you want, then we will use some greens and a stem. So you can pick these up at the Dollar Tree, and you can find whatever color you like, and these are excellent for changing out on any of those inexpensive cheap pumpkins. Pull the plastic stem off, add some wood. What I do is I just take a little bit of glue in that same hole that we made with the scissors there, just push it down in there, okay? And you can honestly, if you have trees, you know, we're in Arizona, so we don't have a lot of trees, you could just go out and trim some of your trees and use some of those stems. So you can put that in there. Then I have got some boxwood, and I have used the real boxwood, but right now I don't have any. So this is the boxwood that you can buy at the good old Walmart. And you can actually just take that and also poke that right in the hole. If it's too tall, you can shorten it up by just removing the bottom ones and cutting that a little bit more, and then you'll shove that down in there. And look how super cute, okay? It just is like really cute. It's a simple pumpkin. I'm gonna bend this wire a little so it lays down a little bit better. Look how amazing. It's got texture, and all you used is the mop for $1. You can use the stems, and you get many uses out of those. Glue sticks, do your dollar store pumpkin, and honestly, you could cover any kind of pumpkin if you have some. And just if you need to, you know, make it a lighter color, use your kills, that works out great. I made the wire one too, Look how cute these look together for a nice shabby chic look. Is that amazing? These are the wire baskets, and I do have a tutorial on that coming up also. So stay tuned, follow me for all my great crafts. Hey everybody, have a great Saturday and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.